Good morning, America. As the sun rises over the Crescent City, a new chapter begins. Today New Orleans wakes up with hope and a renewed sense of purpose. The streets are filled with the promise of change and the energy of a community ready to move forward. On October 11, 2025, voters chose Helena Moreno, a former journalist and city councilwoman, as their next mayor. Her victory was not just a win for her campaign, but a win for the people of New Orleans. Moreno's decisive primary win marks a turning point for a city long weighed down by challenges. The atmosphere outside City Hall was electric, filled with cheers and tears of joy. Her background in investigative reporting and public service gave her a unique understanding of the city's struggles. She has spent years uncovering the issues that plague New Orleans, and now she has the chance to address them head-on. Voters rallied behind her promise to fix what's broken and move New Orleans forward. Her campaign was built on a foundation of transparency, accountability, and a deep commitment to the community. This election wasn't just about a new mayor, it was a demand for real change. The long lines at polling stations were a testament to the citizens' desire for a better future. Helena Moreno's victory signals a belief that New Orleans can, and must, do better. The city stands at the threshold of a new era, ready to embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. To grasp the impact of Moreno's win, you have to understand the burdens New Orleanians face. Economic opportunity is scarce, and tourism jobs rarely offer lasting security. Housing costs have soared, pushing families out of neighborhoods they've called home for generations. Insurance premiums are crushing, adding anxiety to already stretched budgets. Crumbling roads and unreliable city services are daily reminders of government neglect. These struggles fueled a deep frustration and a hunger for change. Frustration over these issues powered Moreno's campaign. The people of New Orleans had grown weary of the same old rhetoric, the same empty promises that never seemed to materialize into real change. They were looking for someone who could not only understand their struggles, but also take decisive action to address them. Residents were tired of empty promises. They had attended countless town halls and city council meetings, only to leave feeling more disillusioned than before. The sense of frustration was palpable, and it was clear that the community was desperate for a leader who could break the cycle of inaction, and watching friends leave for better opportunities elsewhere. The exodus of young talent was a constant reminder of the city's failings. Families were being torn apart, and lifelong friendships were being tested as people sought better lives in other cities. Moreno didn't sugarcoat the city's problems. She faced them head-on, promising competence and urgency. She spoke candidly about the issues, whether it was crime, education, or economic development. Her straightforward approach resonated with voters who were tired of political doublespeak. Her message: government should work for the people, not against them. She emphasized that public servants should be just that, servants of the public, dedicated to improving the lives of their constituents. This message struck a chord with many who felt neglected by the current administration. Voters saw in her a leader with a track record of action, not just talk. Her previous accomplishments and her clear vision for the future gave people hope. They believed that she could bring about the change they so desperately needed. Her victory was a clear call to turn the page and build a city where everyone can thrive. It was a mandate for a new beginning, a chance to create a community where opportunities were abundant and everyone had a fair shot at success. On election night, Helena Moreno's victory speech echoed the city's hopes. The atmosphere was electric, filled with the energy of a community ready for change. As she took the podium, the crowd's cheers grew louder, a testament to the faith they had placed in her leadership. She acknowledged voters' demand for change and promised a New Orleans where everyone can succeed. Moreno spoke directly to the diverse faces in the crowd, recognizing their struggles and aspirations. She assured them that their voices had been heard, and that their dreams for a better future were within reach. Moreno focused on practical solutions, fixing roads, improving services, and making housing affordable. She laid out a clear plan, emphasizing the importance of infrastructure and public services. Her vision included not just short-term fixes, but long-term strategies to ensure sustainable growth and development. She emphasized action over rhetoric, making it clear that her administration would be defined by tangible results. Her gestures were confident, and her words were filled with determination, leaving no doubt about her commitment to the city's progress and competence over empty promises. Moreno's track record spoke for itself, and she reassured the community that her leadership would be marked by integrity and effectiveness. She connected with residents on a personal level, shaking hands and listening to their concerns. Importantly, she was honest about the challenges ahead, acknowledging that the road to improvement would not be easy. She spoke candidly about the obstacles the city faced, from economic disparities to infrastructure issues, and the collective effort required to overcome them. Calling on the city to join her in the hard work, Moreno's message was one of unity and collaboration, urging every resident to play a part in the city's transformation. She highlighted the power of community and the importance of working together towards common goals. Her speech was a call to action, not just celebration. It was a rallying cry for all to contribute to the city's future. The crowd's excitement was palpable, and their support for Moreno's vision was unwavering. It set the tone for a mayor ready to get to work. Moreno's determination was evident as she prepared to tackle the challenges ahead. Her victory speech was not just about winning an election, it was about setting a new course for New Orleans, one filled with hope, hard work, and a shared commitment to progress. With the campaign over, the real work begins. Moreno's team must quickly shift from promises to action, assembling a capable administration and tackling urgent issues. Residents expect progress on roads, housing, and economic opportunity. Early results will set the tone for her leadership in the city's future. Success will require unity, transparency, and the participation of all New Orleanians. For the first time in years, hope is real, and the city is ready to build a better future together.